Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Shivangi from Team Scholaro and I hope you all are doing good. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 teaching myths which you being a teacher should completely avoid and stop listening to these myths right now. And this is the time when you need to debunk these myths completely from your life. So if you haven't already, please make sure that you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more such videos. So let's get into the video. So the very first myth which you should stop listening to right now is that anyone can be a teacher. Yes, this is a complete myth and I'm sure you must have heard it in your journey of becoming a teacher too. Because teaching requires a lot of skills, compassion, creativity, communication skills, organizational skills, etc. And teaching is one of the most challenging profession around. And it requires constant professional development and learning. Not everyone has the same dedication and creativity and love for teaching and children which teachers have. Everyone can spew out facts, but few can become a teacher. So if you are someone holding on to these myths for a very long time, you need to stop believing this myth right now that anyone can teach, because you are the only one who can teach if you have the creativity and constant learning ability to teach. The second myth which you need to stop believing right now is that teachers need no planning. You must have heard it several times and you must have seen it also that teachers can go very candid in the class and they can just teach any topic, any lesson which is required to teach. But it requires a lot of planning and strategizing of lesson to actually go in the class and teach the subject. And teachers, spend 2-3 hours a day just to plan and strategize their lesson. So you need to stop believing this myth right now that teachers need no planning and do whatsoever is required to improve your teaching. Stop listening to this myth right now, as planning is the most essential part no matter which grade of students you are teaching or what subject you are teaching. So talking about the third myth, and this is something which I strongly believe in, that is teachers should not deduct marks based on the non-compliant behavior of the students. Because it creates a lot of bad impact on the student if their marks are being deducted based on their behavior. So you should never deduct students' marks based on their non-compliant behavior. Their grades should be based on their academic performances. Putting in zeros and deducting their marks based on their behavior might also impact the student in getting admissions to higher education institution because of less GPA, and that is also not giving a clear picture of what the student is capable of doing, since we have mixed the behavioral aspect to it. So being a teacher, you should never deduct the students' marks based on their behavior. The fourth myth which you should stop believing in right now is giving a lot of homework to the students will help improving their learning outcomes or making them perform better. No, it is not. If you are burdening the students with a lot of homework or assignments, it will not make the student bright, but it will ultimately affect or impact their academic performance. It is important for the students to practice, apply and repeat what they have learned in the classroom, but giving them hours and hours of homework won't serve the purpose. So instead you should try give them something in which they can actually apply their brains and their creativity, and which can also help them in learning something new. And the last myth which I want you all to stop believing in right now is that teachers have a lot of patience. Teachers do have patience, but they're also human. They have good days and bad days, days where they feel very low and days where they feel very charged up. So on these bad days, you can just convey this to your students that you're not having a good day, so that they are also aware that your mood is not good, so they won't create a lot of nuisance in the class, and this way you will be able to cope up with the situation better. So try communicating your bad days to your students so that they are also aligned with it and you can also maintain a good relationship with the student. So that's all for today's video. I hope you liked watching it. Please do give it a big thumbs up if you like watching this video, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more such videos. Thank you so much for watching.